Ed Woodward is a graduate student studying medical science, but used to be a fighter pilot. He is attending USF on a Tillman scholarship, hoping to eventually go to medical school, but he still remembers his days of flying.
That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it, but it was still responsibility to do. Like, there was just things always to do. You know what I mean? Especially in the military, you're never done. You know, you're always debriefing from the last mission, preparing for the next mission. There's never a time to just sit back and like enjoy what you've been doing. That's one of my biggest regrets, actually, is I never got an opportunity to, when I flew the F-15, to just enjoy flying the F-15.
Unfortunately, Ed's plans to live a life in the Air Force was short-lived after he developed a blood clot from flying. He medically retired on September 24, 2008, but his plane wasn't the first thing taken from him. In 2000, his twin brother was killed in a car accident.
On a 275, and we got hit from behind by a guy that was going like 120, something like that. And then it was right when the construction was going on, right there at Bush Boulevard. Well, I mean, it seems like there's always construction going on at Bush Boulevard, but the overpass on Bush on 275, and then we hit. We got basically when I tried to overcorrect or correct the car, the driver's side rear tire caught it had a lane switch, and it caught the concrete barrier and flipped us over, and we spun. And then I remember being upside down, right? So and when we finally came to rest, you know, the smell of gas was everywhere. Like, hey, is everybody all right? And I could see Nick, and then I could see movement in the back, kind of. And then just, like, I remember unclicking my seatbelt and then falling, like, in a pool of, like, gas. And, like, oh, we gotta get out of here. So I just said, hey, but I just started, like, yelling for everybody to get out or whatever. And then we got to the concrete barrier or whatever, and I realized that my brother hadn't gotten out, or wasn't there anyway. Somebody ran up and said that he got thrown out of the truck. But like, I was kind of in shock at the moment, but it didn't make any sense still because the windshield was still intact, because I had to crawl out the driver's side door. So I'm like, he didn't get thrown out because it would have been,
Broken.
Yeah, it would have been broken, or I guess maybe he could have gone out of sight when I anyway. So while they were kind of searching over there, like out in front or out in the grass or whatever, like, I went back to the truck and I could see his leg or whatever. And then I yelled for Nick to help, but I don't remember if he heard me or anything like that. So then a bystander to grab there was a shock, you know, from the front tires or whatever, and he was trying to smash the window. And then I was trying to get the seat off of his, like, torso or whatever, and then something lit the gas, and then the truck just basically exploded in my face, really. And then, like, the other bystanders, like, pulled me over the wall or whatever. My grandfather, who was actually dying from pancreatic cancer at the time, I was telling him, I was like, I don't know what to do about. That's what I was telling my grandfather. I was, like, complaining about stuff, and he's like, why don't you just go finish what Gene started? And I'm like, that sounds like a damn good idea.